Hi, I'm Amelia and welcome to this week's video, which is a week of my handmade outfits. Hi, I'm Amelia and welcome to my channel So Amelia, where I talk all about making a handmade wardrobe for me and my children. In this week's video, I'm sharing 7 days of my me-made wardrobe, so do come along on my week as I share with you what I'm wearing each day. So today is Saturday. It's a very hot Saturday and we have been at my son's school this morning for a celebration day, which was so much fun to see him in his element, performing and also seeing around his classroom and his special places at school. So we had a lovely morning, and because we were going out to a little event, I thought I would wear something a little bit more on the fancy side, although to be fair, I do wear this for a day around the house as well when it is a hot day. So this just gives you a little bit more of an idea of what I'm wearing, although I'll put in a few twirls as well. This is my self-drafted shirred sundress. I made this last summer and I just used a self-drafted pattern, lots of different rectangles gathered and shirred to make this sundress. I'll pop a link to the video tutorial up here if you're keen on making one of your own. But I absolutely love wearing this. It used lots of fabric, but I think because of that it is so swishy and floaty, and I just feel really put together wearing it. It's so easy because you just put it on and you're done. I'm wearing it today with just a pair of sandals because it is so very hot here in London, and we are off out again this afternoon doing quite a few messages because excitingly Monday is one of my children's birthdays. So we're off this afternoon just buying a few bits and pieces ready for a special family celebration on Monday. So this is my dress for today, just a very simple, easy shirred sundress. Good morning, it's Sunday and we are heading off for a family christening this morning, so we're all up early and I thought I would share what I'm wearing quickly before we go. I have got on my Lydia Naomi milkmaid dress, or I think it's called her dream frock now, and I made it in this beautiful viscose linen from Fabric Godmother. Such a gorgeous light fabric, and I'm really looking forward to wearing this today in the garden after the christening and also at the church during the christening. So I made this using her boning instructions. There are actually video instructions on YouTube about how to insert boning, so it's really comfortable to wear, and I don't actually need to wear any undergarments with this one, which makes it really nice and cool in the hot weather because it is meant to be very hot today. Now I made this in a shorter length, which probably was too short for me, but thankfully I had enough fabric to put a little ruffle at the bottom of this one, so now it sits at just the right length for me. And the fabric is quite lightweight and I didn't want it to be see-through, so I did end up lining the bodice and the skirt and the sleeves as well, actually, which there are instructions for in the pattern. They're just lightly elasticated at the end here, and I love that little ruffle at the bottom of the sleeve. The top here is elasticated and it also has this pretty little bow, which I just love. So looking forward to frolicking in the garden in this one today. Now I thought I'd just quickly share what my children are wearing today as well, because they are also wearing mummy made clothes. So for my boys, they are wearing these shorts, which I have shared before. These are the Mendoza shorts pattern from Little Lizard King, a beautiful flat fronted shorts pattern, so they look quite smart. And then they've got these welt pockets on the back, and I made these in a striped cotton from Sew Me Sunshine, and they actually really like wearing these, so that's good, and they're nice and light for a hot day. And then to go with those, I have recently sewn them up, 2 little shirts, one each, from this Linen Look Cotton, which is my latest blog post for Minerva. So I'll link that blog below where you can read all the details about this pattern. It is the Bayfield button-up shirt from Little Lizard King. So you'll know I love sewing Little Lizard King patterns, and I just adore this shirt pattern. It came together so beautifully, right from the collar through to the little pocket piece and this beautiful curved hem at the bottom. It also has a little tuck at the back under the yoke here. So I just loved sewing those up, and I'm looking forward to seeing those on the boys today. And then my daughter is going to be wearing this little smocked dress that I made her a couple of years ago now. I sized up and made her a size 3 when she was about 2, so this does just about still fit her. She's about to turn 4. And this is the Children's Corner Lee dress. It does come as an unsmocked version and as a smocked version, and I made this with smocking. It's got beautiful gathers then because of the smocking, and the back is just finished with buttons and a little tie at the waist, so that will look really pretty, and hopefully because it's a lovely Liberty lawn it will also be quite nice and lightweight in this heat. Right, so that's all of us. I'm going to head off now, get the children fed, breakfasted, hop in the car, and we're going to head off hopefully for a lovely day of family fun in the sunshine. Hi, it's Monday and I thought I would pop on briefly and let you know what I'm wearing today. It's lunchtime actually, and my daughter's having a little bit of a rest, so I've just popped up here. We've had a lovely day so far. It is my middle son's birthday, so we've had a lovely morning celebrating him, and then he's gone off to school, and we'll hopefully have a nice dinner out as a family together later on tonight once I've picked him up from school. Then my daughter and I had a really lovely morning. I helped to run a toddler group where we live, and we had a little summer party together, which was just so special, with some very, very lovely activities put together by a wonderful lady who is actually the Imagination Tree. She's over on Instagram, so if you don't know about her and you have small people in your life, do go and check out her Instagram. She has the most incredible ideas for sensory play, and my daughter just had the best morning. So what I chose to wear was my Amelia dress today. This is actually the Amelie dress, but it's close enough. It is by Untitled Thoughts, and this was actually one of the first things I made when I got back into sewing again a couple of years ago. I just love these unusual darts at the front, and then it has this gorgeous waist belt here, but the best feature about this dress in my opinion is the back. So you can see the gorgeous button there with the opening. Now this has both a bra friendly and a sort of more backless option. I did make the bra friendly option, so I just love the feature of that cutout back, so I thought that would be really fun for a garden party this morning. I also had lots of fun playing with the stripes with this dress. I made them going horizontally across the bodice and then vertically down through the skirt. The skirt is a lovely full swishy skirt for this one, so it's lots of fun to wear, and I made it in a cotton that I got from Elephant in my handbag. Now that's no longer available, but I just love these little pops of colour in the cotton and the stripes as well. Just made for a lot of fun with this fabric, and it's a really pretty sundress to wear. I also love that it has pockets, very handy. And I just thought I'd mention as well what my daughter was wearing today. She is wearing a little sundress that I made her from some beautiful cotton poplin I bought from Sew Me Sunshine last summer in a lovely blue colour, and it's the Bluebell sundress, and that's by Flora Handmade Patterns, so I'll link that one below as well. She absolutely loves that dress, and it is the perfect one for swishing about in the sunshine on a summery day. So we're both wearing handmade wardrobe items today. So yes, we're looking forward to some birthday celebrations tonight with the boys, and I'll pop back on tomorrow again to let you know what I'm wearing on Tuesday. Hi, it's Wednesday, and I thought I'd pop on with what I'm wearing today. Now this is actually a ready-to-wear top, so what I've got on is on the bottom half, and that is a skirt. So today it's a day at home, the children are all at school and nursery. Did I say today's Wednesday? Today's Tuesday. Just such a hectic week with the children this week at school, and I keep losing track of what day it is. It's Tuesday, and it is an at-home day for me. The children are all at school and nursery, and I'm busy trying to sort our house out. As you know, recently we've had some building works going on upstairs in our loft. I'm actually standing in what will be my sewing room eventually. It is currently filled with lots of things that need to go into the new loft storage space, and so I'm just starting to work on that today. So I wanted something that I could be cool in because it is hot and muggy again today in London, and something that I could work away in getting some of these jobs done around the house. It's very exciting to be able to put things away, but it is making for a bit of a hot and busy day. So I am wearing today the Manuka skirt from below the Kowhai. Now Sophie is a New Zealand pattern designer. I have always loved her patterns. They are absolutely brilliant for anyone, but especially the beginner sewist. Her instructions are fantastic. They really hold your hand, and I really love the way she finishes her garments on the inside. I cannot recommend her patterns, both for women and for children, highly enough. So the Manuka skirt that I'm wearing today comes with a flat fronted waistband, and there is elastic at the back. Now you know that this isn't a finish that I'm massively keen on. I do prefer a fitted waistband if I can get one, but I just love the Manuka skirt so much that I keep wearing it. Now this is one that I made really early on in my sewing journey, and actually I was about 2 sizes larger because I just had a baby. So all that I did actually was I unpicked the side seam and pulled the elastic tighter at the back. So you will see the side seam sits quite far back on my waist now, and the pockets then are actually quite far towards the back, so they're slightly trickier to use, but they're still there. And these pockets are great because they're sewn into the waistband, so they really sit nicely and they don't go anywhere or flap about. I also love this button placket at the front. It is a faux placket because obviously the elastic at the back is how you get it on and off, but I really like the look of these buttons down the front. I have made another of these Manuka skirts as well in like a blue nautical fabric, which I made at my correct size, and that fits beautifully, so I do love wearing that one as well. And I've made this in a Rifle Paper Company cotton that I think I got from Sister Mintaka, but I can't remember exactly because it was so long ago. But I just absolutely love the fabric. I don't wear this one a whole lot, if I'm honest with you, because it is quite short on me now. It's just at my knees, and when I'm on the bike it does flap around a little bit, but with bike shorts underneath it's fine, and it is just so cool and comfortable, especially for a day at home working away and tidying and sorting out our house. So that's what I'm wearing today on Tuesday. This afternoon I'm hoping to get a little bit of sewing time before I head off to pick up the children from school. At the moment I'm working on the new pattern, the Shea Dress by Chalk and Notch, and I'll show you the fabric I'm using. I'm sewing it up in this beautiful blue floral viscose that I got from Sew Me Sunshine. It's a remnant and I just love that colour on me. I love that blue. I love the flowers for summer, and I think this is going to be a really great dress for just mucking about in the summer with my children. I'm making the sleeveless version with the buttons all the way down the front, and I'm really looking forward to finishing that one hopefully this week. There's not a huge amount of sewing going on at the moment, if I'm honest, just because of the children being so busy with finishing up the term and lots of prize givings and barbecues and end of school celebrations. So not a huge amount of sewing time, but just a little bit here and there, which is fine. It's just nice to get behind my machine and have a little bit of time each day for me. So that's what I'm going to be working on, hopefully, if I get a little bit of time before pick up. I'll be back on tomorrow to share what I'm wearing on Wednesday. Hi, it's Wednesday, and today we've had a busy morning. We went out for a special assembly at my middle child's school, so I thought that I would wear a nice dress for the occasion, and I chose to wear my By Hand London Anna dress, and this is made in a beautiful cotton lawn from Fabric Godmother. It was one of her seasonal prints this summer, and I absolutely love this bright blue colour, and I love the pops of colour with the corals and the peaches on the flowers too. I just think it's such a pretty fabric, and I really like the shape and the fit of this Anna dress. I've got a video actually on how I put this one together, because I did have to do quite a lot of fitting to get the bodice to sit right on me. So if you want to see that video, I shall link it up above and in the description box below as well. Now my daughter came along to the event with us as well, and she wanted to wear a pretty dress as well, so she chose this one here, which is a dress that I recently made her, and this was one that I based off a dress that I saw Princess Charlotte wearing, so there's a video about the making of this one as well, so I'll link to that here and in the description box too. So this is made in a really sweet cotton Tana lawn from Liberty, and I used it making a now retired pattern, sadly, which is the Camellia pattern from Peony Patterns, but they have so many beautiful dress patterns in their catalogue, so do go and browse their website if you're interested in sewing dresses for little girls. They have so many lovely classic styles. This one has some beautiful ruffles here down the centre of the bodice, and then at the back you can just see it's got a lovely bow, puffed sleeves, and then a little ruffled collar as well. So that was very pretty, but she has now changed into one of her favourite dresses, which is her sweetie dress, a nice little jersey dress which is very comfortable for her to potter about in the heat. So she's changed into that, and I too am about to get changed. I'm loving wearing this dress, but I am having one of those days where my stomach is feeling quite uncomfortable and sore. So I'm going to get changed into something comfortable that I can potter about in, get some chores done around the house, and just feel comfortable and relaxed in for the rest of Wednesday. And that is my True Bias Zoe tank dress. Now you'll have seen this one recently as well in my 5 handmade essentials video that I shared. I'll link that above and below, and this is a dress that I just live in the summer. It is so floaty and cool and comfortable, perfect for a day like this when I'm just getting some jobs done around the house, feeling a little bit sore and bloated and just want to feel comfortable. So I'm going to get changed into that. Then it looks like it's going to actually rain on the school run, unfortunately, and the air temperature is cooling a little bit, so I'm actually going to layer that up for the school run with one of my favourite little jumpers actually. It's a cropped jumper and it's by Deer and Doe. And I made it in a Mind the Maker fabric. I don't often wear this shade of green, but actually I really like it, and it works perfectly with the Zoe dress, just with the cropped length. And the colour actually works really well with the colour of the fabric there. So that's what I'm going to change into for this afternoon. I will see you again with Thursday's outfit. Hi, it's Thursday and it's nearing the end of my week of handmade clothes. Today I am wearing the Elbe Textiles Weiland tank. Now this is a favourite of mine. It is so very comfortable, especially in the heat. Today started out with a rainstorm. I got extremely wet on the bike, but what a joy we had this morning. We got to see my middle child sing in his school choir. He absolutely adores singing, so it's always so much fun watching your children when they're doing something they love, so worth getting wet for sure. So we watched that, and then I've been at home doing lots of jobs around the house. Now the Weiland tank is just perfect for that. Riding on the bike, doing jobs around the house, very comfortable and cool. I made it in this ribbed jersey from Meat Milk. So it was a little bit more on the pricey side, but honestly, it's so breathable and comfortable. I think I will definitely be making more of these from this fabric because it is just so comfortable. Now with that, I'm wearing my circle skirt. This is one I made for the So Frugal challenge. I used the By Hand London free circle skirt calculator for this one, and then I added the pockets from the free Megan Nielsen Veronica circle skirt. I just love these pockets. They're so much fun with the scalloped edges, and they just give the skirt a little something extra and make it just different from a plain circle skirt. Now what I thought I would share with you today is a little bit of progress that I have made on my chalk and notch shade dress. I haven't had a lot of time for sewing this week, and that's not likely to change. Summer is drawing ever closer for us, our summer break, and my focus really is on my 3 children, so things probably will be slowing up on my channel here, and I will be taking a break for the month of August just to spend lots of quality time with my 3 little people over their summer break. But there has been some sewing, so I'll share with you what I have got up to over the last couple of days with my little bits of sewing time here and there. So I have chosen to make the button front version of the Shea dress. So this is the bodice so far. I have sewn up the armholes and the side seams, and I have added a beautiful label from Little Rosy Cheeks. I usually save this one for my daughter, but I thought I'd put it in my dress for a change, and it just says, "You are important, you are enough, and you matter." So I just love the messages on Victoria's gorgeous labels. So I'll pop it on. Now I am wearing a strapless bra today, so this won't sit quite right, but you'll get the idea. So that's it so far. I really love the colour of that, and obviously I'm wearing it over another top, so it's not sitting quite right, and there is a button band. Both of these sides will get a button band attached that runs right down the bodice and the full length of the gathered skirt as well, so that's why it's not sitting flat across my front. I'm not worried about that because, like I say, there is a button band piece that's yet to be added to go down the middle here. But yes, I really like where that's sitting. It's sitting nicely on my shoulders in the right place, and I just love the colour of this. I think it's going to make such a gorgeous sort of 90s inspired dress, and I can't wait to wear this one. So the next thing for that is to work on the skirts. I'm going to piece those together and then put the button band down the front, so maybe that will be finished for next week. We'll just have to wait and see. So that's me for today, and I look forward to popping back on tomorrow for the last day of my week of handmade outfits. Hi, it's Friday and I thought I would film in a new spot for me. This is another part of my sewing room. I'm really looking forward to sharing this room with you soon. It'll probably be at the end of the summer holidays if I'm honest, because there's still a little bit of work going on up here. But hopefully soon I can move all my bits and pieces in and give you a full new sewing room tour at the end of the summer break. So today is Friday and I thought I would pop on for the last day of my handmade wardrobe week, and today I am wearing the Forget Me Not Patterns Valerie dress. This is a really beautiful dress that I made probably about a year ago now actually, from a rifle paper company cotton that I bought from Sew Me Sunshine Again. It is just such a gorgeous fabric and it makes me so happy to wear this dress. I really do love it. This dress has such a beautiful sleeve construction. I really enjoyed putting this in, and it has a gorgeous little flutter sleeve at the bottom, which is just so delicate and pretty. It has a lovely sort of soft, almost A-line skirt and really beautiful pockets. I really enjoy wearing this one, although I do think if I make it again, I will size down because it came out a little bit on the big side, and then since losing weight, it now is a little bit big. But for a warm day, it's a really nice, relaxed fit, so that's perfect actually for keeping cool. It's been such a funny, busy week actually, because we've had so many events on for the end of school, and today is no different. I'm off out this afternoon for my oldest boy's celebration day at his school, and so I thought I would put on a dress where I can feel casual and comfortable, but also look a bit more sort of put together for his celebration afternoon. So thank you so much for joining me this week. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the different things that I do choose to wear in my week. Like I say, a bit of a different week for us with lots of events to go to, so perhaps a bit more formal than I would normally wear in the week. I do tend to wear more sort of separates on a regular week, tops and skirts, or some of my more casual dresses, but it's been a fun week of activities celebrating the end of school for my children, and I do hope you've enjoyed seeing what I did choose to wear each day. Now next week I'm hoping to bring you all of the things that I made in May and June. It's going to be a bit of a bumper video with lots of makes to share with you, and I do hope you'll join me for that video. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, I would so appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and then you'll know when I bring out future videos. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, full of lots of happy sewing, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Goodbye!